wise person actually said this thing, which is going to be a bonus. If you are angry and you are standing down, if you are angry and you are standing up, sit down. If you are angry while you were sitting down, lie down, or maybe kneel, because it actually takes away from power from you. If you were standing up and you were already using your fist, you are doing like this, I'm so angry with you, I don't know what you're doing. When you sit down, the power, as you know, you don't really have that much control against, just like psychology basically. So it just takes a bit of frustration from you. So when you're hungry, change your position. If you are sitting, don't stand up or reduce it. You go down. The more you go down, the less angry you're gonna be.
Hi and welcome back to my channel. My name is Blessing, and today I'm going to be talking about ways how you can manage your anger. Thank you for always coming back. If this is your first time here, you're absolutely welcome. Today I'm going to be sharing with you some methods on how you can manage your anger. I am someone that blow ups a lot, and throughout the years I've always looked for ways to manage to try not to get angry. I've gotten angry to the extent of throwing away my pot of food, and I regret it. I know a lot of us have this kind of feeling and we don't like it at the end of the day, so we look for ways to manage this thing. So if you'd like to know all these methods, please keep watching. So the first ways to manage your anger that I'm going to be talking about is expressing your anger. You'll be like, whoa, I don't want to be angry and you're telling me to express my anger. Yeah, sometimes the reason why we actually get angry is because of the anger that is already in us. We just transfer aggression to other people because some people, you've been angry at them, you didn't tell them, you are just furious all the time. But if people get you angry at some point, even if you don't tell them immediately, tell them at the end of the day, let them know how you feel. That way you don't have too much anger inside of you. It is the things, if you have love inside you, you express love. If you have hatred inside you, you express hatred to anybody, no matter what they do. And if you have anger inside of you, you express it to people that don't even deserve it. So in a calm manner, express your anger to people that have gotten you angry before, so it can help you from getting less angry in the future. You get my point? Another method to manage your anger is to stay away from toxic people. We cannot overemphasize this. That is just the truth. There are some people in our life that they make you angry, they make you mad, colo, all the time, constantly. It might be your boss, it might be your friend, it might be your neighbor. You know that anytime I'm on the phone with my sister, I get angry. There are some people that you cannot stay away from them completely, especially if it's your partner and all that kind of stuff. But you know that there are some situations that you just avoid as much as possible. You know, anytime your sister is calling you, people will end up getting angry. So you're like, auntie, please text me so that I will then end up shouting today. You know that your friend, anytime you go there and people are talking, she will end up and you start arguing and you start shouting on each other. So this kind of people that just automatically intrigate, how do they even say it? Frustrate you. You gotta stay away from these people. Some people are just automatically pessimistic. The things they say all the time make you to be in a bad mood, get you angry, and you know yourself, really you know. But there are some other methods. Maybe someone you usually go to their house physically, maybe you should call them. Maybe someone you usually call, maybe you should text them. Maybe someone that you guys usually go out 5 times in a week, maybe you should go once in a week. So at least they miss you and they are not talking about angry stuffs all the time because you guys are not meeting as much. You understand what I mean? So stay away from toxic people. The next method on how to manage your anger is taking time out. So this time out method is what they do for children when they throw tantrums, when they do bad things. So for an adult that you know what you're doing, the kind of time out you can give yourself. It's just like controlling your brain and letting your brain know that anytime I get angry, I'm supposed to be in a bad situation. So you take time out to sit in one corner. You reflect on why you got angry. And one thing that I feel like you can actually do during your time out is just say, relax, calm. Because this our brain actually works with what it's been taught. If you are teaching yourself to be calm, to be calm, to be calm, you can just say it 10 times. It's just like meditation. You are meditating every day during your time out. Calm, calm, calm. In situations where you're supposed to be angry, lucky for you, this calmness just come forward. So taking time out, giving yourself a break when you get angry is gonna help you managing your anger. The third method to manage your anger is taking responsibility. Sometimes our anger self is not even valid. We just don't want anybody to win us. We want to be the one in control. I did not do it. You are the one that did it. You are it. A lot of time we make mistakes actually. So when you start taking responsibility and you say, you know what, I did it. I'm going to try to fix it. Maybe you did it. You don't even have to talk about what other people have done. Let them reflect on their own bad side. Responsibility of whatever you have done, like the way I burned my pot. It was my fault, so there was no reason to be getting angry at the pot. So whatever mistake you have made, fix it and just move on. So take responsibility and you will get less angry. Method to manage your anger is putting yourself in the angriest position. So I don't know how to put it out there, but that was the way it came to me. Put yourself in the position of the person that is getting you angry. If you were in that situation, would you say whatever this person has said? Let's say, for example, you poured water on the floor and someone that is bigger than you, your boss, your mom, is like, why did you do that? And this person is now making you angry because they're shouting at you. Then you're like, okay, if I was in that position, would I have done the same thing? Would I have shouted as well? Is it the same thing I would have done? If it is the same thing you would have done, then you don't need to be angry, because it's like, if you have a taste of your own medicine too, it will be bitter. So if you are in the angriest position, you definitely won't feel as much anger, because you understand the reason why someone is like getting you. To manage your anger is counting down. Count down. The people used to say this thing, when you're angry, count 1 to 10, blah blah blah. It's a good thing, oh, that's just the truth. It works, not in all situations, but practice the same make perfect. If it's already in your head that when I'm angry, I'll count 1 to 10. If you even write it somewhere on your wall that when you're angry, count 1 to 10. When you are very angry, count 1 to 100. Count it backwards. It won't make it better. Your brain automatically just do this and you forget that you're getting angry. Calm down together. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Yeah, counting down uses a part of your brain that maybe other parts even just stop working. So it works perfectly. The one method that I thought about to manage your anger, which actually works best for strangers, people you don't really know. Imagine that these people are sick. Imagine that they are crazy. Just imagine that they have a medical condition, that they cannot control themselves and do bad things and eat people. Maybe you're on the road and someone is shouting at you. If you feel like maybe it's even crazy, because naturally, if you are walking on the road, you meet a crazy man and he's shouting at you, your instinct will not tell you to start shouting with the person, because you know this person is not doing it out of their own will. They are just doing it because they don't know what they're doing, and you're like, well, I'm just moving on. So you might not want to do this for people that you know, because you know truly they are not crazy, they are just intentionally doing it or not intentionally. But people you don't know, that you are meeting for the first time and they are getting you angry, just give them the benefit of doubt that maybe they are crazy. If you just like, oh, he crazy. I hope this method is gonna help anyone out there. I still try to work on these kind of things as well, because anger is something that will keep coming to you back to back, because you keep meeting human beings every day, and we have to learn how to control ourselves. Self-control, that emotion is something that can ruin a lot of things, so we have to know how to really take control of it. So I believe by using 1, 2, 3 all of these ways every day, one way or the other, the way you have been getting angry over the times, it will kind of soften. You understand what I mean? So thank you for watching this video. I hope I'm gonna see you in my next video. Thank you. Like if you like it, and bye. How is my outro so bad like this? Thank you for watching this video. Bye. Oh God. I hope I was recording.